Hi, so today I'm going to be doing a eyebrow tutorial. Shout out to Internet for asking for it. So to begin, of course I'm starting with a fresh face, and I have put sunscreen on and moisturizer. So what I like to do after moisturizing, since I like to use powder on my eyebrows, I usually just dry them off a little bit. So I pat it dry because I don't want my eyebrow to slip away throughout the day. I want it to be staying intact. So next I'm just gonna comb out my brows. That's my mirror on the side. I'm gonna comb them out a little bit, see what I'm working with. And right here I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I believe it's in brown. So okay, so now I'm just going to start in the middle of the brow towards the arch, because I like to get the arch in place before continuing. And usually your arch will be diagonal from your pupil. You want to kind of get it there. And then for the end of the brow, I want it to come here. So I'm gonna keep drawing, and this is just gonna be like the official outline. I'll go up to the front, but not too far up front because I want it to stay light up there. And then I'll go back to the top and try to really get that on there. This is like a less natural brow, we'll say. And this kills me, so I have to add a little extra right there because I don't like how down that part is. Just gonna fill it in a little bit, staying away from the front right here. Just kind of laying that down. Okay, I'm gonna brush it out a little bit, and I'm pulling this forward, fluffing out the front. Okay, pulling some color in, but also trying to keep it natural, brushing it inwards. Okay. Ooh. So then we'll go back out here and we'll brush it outwards. Okay, we got something. We're working with something. Okay, then I'm gonna go into the next brow. So they say that they are sisters, not twins. My brows tend to stress me out. So let's see how, I'm gonna fill in a little gap right there. So let's see how it works today, if they're gonna be sisters. All right, again, starting from the arch. Okay, arch. The end. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the front. And you just want to follow the shape of your eye. You're going to get it from these markers and these checkpoints, okay? Once I have the bottom one, I'll go ahead and go to the top, starting at near the arch. And that's also where I want it to be the most pigmented. So that is why I'll go over there and go over it and make sure it's really there compared to the front of the brow. I'm just gonna go fluff up a little bit, and I think that looks pretty good to be working with. So I'm gonna just brush that forward a little bit. You see, very natural looking in the front. All right, gonna brush the back. Okay, so here we go again. So now I'm gonna take an angled brush, and I'm gonna take some brown powder. So this is super old, okay? Don't judge me. But all you want is a really good mute brown. You want to stay away from the red browns because a lot of browns have a lot of red in it. So you want to go to more of a cool brown, okay? And I'm just going to really lay down those edges of the brow. And this powder also helps that pencil, it gives it something to stick to. The pencil gives the brow powder something to stick to. And I like to start off big and prominent, and when I go in with my concealer, I will calm them down a little bit. So I'm just filling in the end where I want it the most pigmented, right over where I did with the pencil. And fluffing it through. It's all about technique. It's not really about what you use. And you want to make sure you're always using a very light hand. Sometimes it may look like you're pressing down hard, and on the ends I may even really be pressing down hard. But especially up here and most of the brow, you want to keep a light hand. So now this is what we're starting with. We got the base, okay? So now I'm gonna get some concealer, my favorite part. And for this, you want to use another angle brush, but this one is going to be very thin, so that you can lay it down, okay, and carve those brows out. So I have LA Girl concealer. I use Fawn and Chestnuts, and I kind of mix those together to get a nice underbrow color. So I put a little there, and I put a little there. Okay, and then I'll be using that like for my face also. So what I do is I'm gonna dip in the Fawn and dip in the Chestnut, and I'm gonna bring it on to the side and kind of mix it there.